Mr. President, if the distinguished lady will allow just two questions on my part for clarification.
Yes, please.
Gladly,
In
sir.
your letter H,
Yes.
oh, no, wait, no, I'm sorry. Page 3 of your bill, letter B, the last phrase, the last proviso, provided further that this provision shall likewise apply to contracting and engaging in the services of association, organization, lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgenders, intersex, or queers. Naintindihan ko lahat ito, except yung queers. What do you mean by queers?
Yung definition ng queers?
Lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgenders, intersex, or queers. Sino yung queers?
Yes, Mr. President, I will get right back to you on that. Yes. Okay, salamat. Yes. Mr. President, ang definition po ng queers, ito po yung tinatawag ng mga individual sa sarili nila na hindi sila nag-identify either as straight or as gay or as lesbian, nor even as transgender or intersex. Kumbaga, hindi nila, para silang mga no-label na tao. Hindi nila
Genderless.
tinatanggap. Actually po, hindi sila genderless.
Genderless?
Napaka-interesanting punto yan, Mr.
Yeah, that's
President.
right.
Actually, hindi po sila genderless dahil ang kanilang gender orientation, or rather, ang kanilang sexual identity ay tinatawag nilang queer, na hindi nila tinatanggap ang terminology ng kahit sino pa mang ibang
Hindi sila
gender.
gay. Hindi
po.
sila gay.
Hindi rin sila
Hindi
gay,
rin sila
hindi rin sila
bisexual.
lesbian, hindi rin
Hindi
sila
sila
bisexual, hindi rin
lesbian.
sila transgender, ni hindi po sila intersex. Tinatawag nila ang sarili nila bilang queer, basta sila'y tao na hindi naglalagay ng label sa kanilang sexualidad or sa kanilang sexual orientation and gender identity.
Don't you think we might need to define them?
Pwede pong ilagay natin yung queer sa ating definition of terms dahil meron na nga pong definition po iyon.
Minority leader is asking me, saan daw ang banyo nun? Nung queer?
Ang value po,
Banyo.
well, kung pong gender-neutral bathroom, pwede rin po doon mag-CR ang queer.
That was an eye-opener for me. No,
Opo. Gender-neutral comfort rooms
gender-neutral
po.
bathroom.
Opo. Tulad sa Starbucks, BPOs,
Would you
City
accept
Center
a
for Women's
proposal,
Affairs.
an amendment na gawin na nating gender-neutral lahat ng toilet?
That is a wonderful proposal,
Diba?
Mr. President.
Lahat.
Starbucks, nagsimula na po. May mga BPOs na tayo nagsimula na po. UP Center for Women's Affairs.
Wala
Mr.
nang
President,
diskusyon.
sa bahay lamang, gender-neutral po
Correct.
ang ating mga banyo.
Oh.
At sa tahanan, nagsisimula ang maayos na ugnayan ng tao sa kapwa-tao.
I think your committee should study that, and let's see if the other members of the Senate will support that proposal. But
I will certainly support
I
that
think,
proposal, Mr. President.
it's a good idea.
Maraming
Now-
salamat, Mr.
Yeah,
President.
thank you. Now, going to the discrimination practices. All right. Ito na lang. This is a final point on for today. Yung pagbibihis po, isa ito sa mga importanteng points natin dito, right?
Opo.
Yung dress code, So, we've had this experience na yung dress code, hindi ka tanggap sa isang restaurant, ayaw papasukin.
Opo.
Correct, okay. Paano kung straight? Paano kung straight? Pagkatapos ayaw nilang papasukin dahil naka-sleeveless. Naka-kamiseta. Example, Example, this is very concrete example. Santa Elena Golf and Country Club. Anbaya Golf and Country Club. You're not allowed without a collar. You're not allowed with sleeveless shirts. You're not allowed in slippers. They will remove you from the premises, even in the Alabang Country Club. So, do they fall under this bill now, and bawal na sa kanila mag-discriminate sa suot ng isang tao?
They do not, Mr. President. Dahil yung pong nais protektahan ng bill na ito ay yung magdamit ayon sa expression mo ng gender identity mo. Yung usapin po ng dress code sa mga tulad ng golf courses at iba pang establishment, kahit yung usapin po ng uniform sa iba't ibang institusyon, well, uniforms are done to identify to the institution one belongs to. Yung dress code po ay isang, in a way, expression din ng institusyon yan, ano yung image na gusto niyang i-uphold. And salamat, Mr. President, sa pagpapaalala dun sa ilang mga kaso ng diskriminasyon dito sa Pilipinas, yung denial of entry to establishments. Halimbawa nga, dun kay television personality Inday Garutay sa Pasig City at saka si Bibi Gandang Hari.
Yeah, I'm looking at the coverage kasi, Mr. President, look at the coverage of what we're talking about here. Let's not, baka sabihin class legislation to kung puro soji lang iniisip natin. What about the straight guys? Like, for example, if I feel like I'm a macho, I will wear a camiseta, I will enter a restaurant in a wife-beater shirt. You know, that's why they call it in the United States, a wife-beater shirt. So if I'm wearing a wife-beater shirt, they won't allow me, I will charge them against this law.
In that
Because
regard,
that is my image, I'm a macho. You know?
in that regard, would it be a violation of the proposed measure if a SOG is not allowed because of a dress code?
Well, Mr. President.
You know, Senator Soto asked the question, if a straight guy or a straight person does not follow the dress code, he or she can be denied entry in a facility. What about a SOGI if he is denied, he or she is denied entry because of violation of the dress code? Is that in violation of the law?
No, Mr. President, there is a clear definition, there is a clear difference between dress code standards, formal, semi-formal, casual, and exercise of SOGI. For example, in the cases of Inday Garutay and Bibi Gandang Hari, nakabihis formal po sila. Papunta po sila sa isang fine dining restaurant, papunta po sila sa isang formal na lugar. And they were dressed formally. Pero, dininay po sila ng entry dahil lang nagko-cross-dress sila. So, on the basis of SOGI, hindi po dahil nilalabag nila ang anumang dress code. If a dress code, Mr. President, discriminates a class of people, it would be wrong. For example, asking a Muslim woman to take off her veil kung yun naman ay expression ng kanyang spirituality or yung kanyang religiosity or yung kanyang kultura dito sa ating bansa. Pero ang kino-contemplate dito sa panukalang ito ay makapag-cross-dress ang isang tao batay sa kanyang sexual orientation and gender identity and expression. And when, in the case of Inday Garutay and Bibi Gandang Hari, when dressed according sa dress code nung mga establishmentong nais silang i-patronize, na tanggapin sila at hindi itaboy.
Mr. President, I think we really have to find a very good balance here because we might be discriminating against many others, for the sake of Bibi Gandang Hari or Inday Garutay.
Well,
Kailangan timplahin natin mabuti because as I said, there are places where they will tell you, you cannot enter because you're wearing a collarless shirt. All right, good. Because that's a dress code. What if that person is a SOGI
Yes.
and he has a collarless shirt?
Like in the Senate, there's a dress code before you can enter the...
This example first. SOGI ako. I enter a restaurant with a collarless shirt. Hindi ako papapasukin because of my collarless shirt.
iba po yun.
Yung isa na hindi SOGI, pwede siyang paalisin. Pero ako hindi pwedeng paalisin because I'm a SOGI. That's how the bill looks like. So I'm saying let's strike a very good balance. Medyo ingatan natin ng konti.
Mr. President, may pagkakaiba po talaga yung usapin ng dress code batay sa social class, halimbawa, na dapat formal, semi-formal, or casual lang, at yung quote-unquote dress code or gender expression through clothing na kaugnay nitong SOGI. So, yung sinabibigandang hari po, Mr. President, at Inday Garutay ay hindi pinapasok dahil nagko-cross-dress po
Nagko-cross-dress.
sila at
Ayaw
that
nila.
point in time. Opo. So sila po ay tumutupad sa dress code ng establishmentong yun, nakabihis formal po sila. Kumbaga, iniestima nila yung establishment na yon at yung ibang mga guests doon, pero dininay entry sila dahil lang nagko-cross-dress.
Anyway, my question, Mr. President, is hanging. That is precisely, I am precisely mentioning a exact example, a very concrete example. The case of Santa Elena Golf and Country Club. If I am a SOGI, I enter without a collar, they will remove me from the establishment.
Yes, Mr.
And I can file anti-discriminatory act against them based on this bill if it becomes a law. But
You
if I'm
may
not a SOGI, and they remove me because I am wearing a collarless shirt, I cannot do anything. I just have to leave. I cannot charge them because I'm not a SOGI.
No, Mr. President. Kung yung SOGI dumating sa golf course, hindi sumusunod sa dress code, kung bawal ang collarless shirt, bawal for SOGI and straight. Pareho. It's when
Oh, see,
distinctions are made
That's
based
the
on
problem.
SOGI
That's
that
the problem
discrimination
now.
exists.
You see, that's the problem of Inday Garutay and Bibi Gandanghari. The establishment thinks a dress code, they think that the dress code for women should not be worn by men. Oh.
Pag ganon, Mr. President, yung kasing formality, semi-formality at casual, yan po ay across SOGI, straight and otherwise, tanggap na po. Yes, irrespective of the SOGI. At tanggap po na yan ay, kumbaga, expression din ng establishment of the mood they want to create there. Hindi po nagiging karanasan ang dress code pag ganyan, na discrimination dahil sa SOGI. But it is when distinctions are made based on SOGI that discrimination comes into existence.
Well, anyway, Mr. President, not to belabor the point, because we're really studying the bill on how we will be able to come up with a version that would be acceptable to all.
Salamat po.
Because as far as anti-discrimination is concerned, yung ayaw tanggapin sa trabaho dahil SOGI or whatever, tama ito lahat, okay ito. Pero my points really are based on one, dress code, number two, toilets. I think we should try to find a balance there. But anyway, I will do that during the period of amendment. In the meantime, I will allow the other members to interpolate, but I think some of them are ready to interpolate in the following days, especially the minority leader, Mr. President.
Salamat po, Mr.
So,
President.
we
And as a,
we thank the distinguished lady for answering our questions.
I thank you, good Majority Leader, for the questions. And as a last point, Mr. President, mabalik ako dun sa obserbasyon ninyo na, halimbawa dito sa Senate, may dress code tayo. Wala pang nahahalal sa chamber natin na cross-dresser, but I would love to see the day na ang isang mahusay na mambabatas tulad ni Representative Jerry Roman ng Bataan ay makarating dito sa ating kapulungan. At siya ba ay, palagay ko siya, hindi natin sasabihin ng loloko. Palagay ko hindi natin siyang pipigilan sa tingin natin cross-dress. Dahil
It is not a
yun ay
question of
expression talaga
cross-dressing.
niya.
It's
Yes,
a
Mr.
question of
President.
whether or not a straight person who is not following the dress code and a transgender who is not following the dress code will be treated similarly.
They will be treated similarly, Mr. President. Parehong pagbabawalin
It's not a
kung hindi
question
naka-dress
of
code.
pagbabawal yung dressing. It's a question of similar treatment to people similarly situated.
That is
That's
the
all I
point
will
of
say.
this bill, Mr. President.
All right. Anyway, thank you, Mr. President. I move to suspend consideration of Senate Bill 1271 under Committee Report number 17.
Any objection hearing none, session suspended.
Thank you.
Salamat po, Mr.
Consideration
President
of the
and
measure
Majority Leader.
is suspended.